All right, so hello and welcome back. So I rarely do videos. This is the first time I've ever gotten this like phone tripod. What was I going to say? I was going to say that today I want to include a little bit of walking. I'm still very tired. I drank a little bit of tea, but that I don't think did anything. Um, yeah, but I try to stay away from tea. I don't really drink a lot of tea. Something that I wanted to say is that there's a lot of things that go on in my head. I don't know, certain things that I'm almost like, I don't want to say because I don't want to post it then. But for sure, it's very important that in your daily activities, make sure that you stay away from pretty much staying away from certain things that you think have kept you from looking charismatic or looking this or that, you know? Sometimes you lose your charisma just because you want to look, for example, funny or you want to say a joke. Learn to say those jokes as you remain charismatic. I think that's very important. And something else is that, yes, so basically, if you want to say a joke, you want to say whatever you want to say, make sure that you stay charismatic as you're doing so. And that's what's going to keep you from losing your charisma. For example, perhaps it just comes in so many ways, and I think this is an advice that no one gives you. A lot of people say embrace your inner beauty, blah 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 blah. See, this is important to a certain extent. Yes, you can actually embrace your inner ugliness, or you can embrace your inner beauty. It's your choice what you embrace. Everyone has some side that looks good and another side that doesn't look so good, and it's very important to embrace your good side. So something that I wanted to say, another thing is that yes, when you're trying to be funny, I feel like that's for everybody. It's not like I feel like it's a matter of a habit. Okay. Another thing, I feel like my posture for me, I feel like it's always it's always up like this. So just relax it, put it down. And another thing that I wanted to say is stay active, be create your own vibe. It's very important that you create your own vibe. I've talked about this before, but creating your own vibe is basically you move into a place and they have this negative vibe. You don't have to vibe with the present place or people, vibe with yourself. You don't need people around you. Just remember that people are a good extra to have, but they're not a necessity. Neither is their good opinions. There are good opinions and bad opinions. People have always moved on. I'm talking in terms of my life. I've traveled so many places. I've switched so many schools to the point where people's presence at this point I feel needs to hold no value because everyone that I've never kept a single friend from the past ever. Like not even a single friend. And it's not because I don't get back with them or anything. It's just that people are friend of the moment. People have expiration dates and humans and their life has expiration dates. Nothing doesn't have any expiration date. Nothing just doesn't have an end time. Everyone has an end time and it just comes at a cost, and it is what it is. Just understand that people are very temporary. So, and so is their opinions. The only people that really stayed in my life are my family members or the extended family that I'm forced to hear about. So, everybody, let me see if it's still recording. Yeah. So, that's what I think. I don't think that having this ideology that people's opinions or what they think or trying to please them or whatever that case may come is that me as a person who's traveled around the world, not even a single friend has like, yeah, we text a little bit after the semester is over or the trip is over or whatever we've been through together, and then they're not there anymore. And this is a good and a bad thing. A good thing that you understand that no impression is everlasting because they're not everlasting. They're ever flowing. People are ever flowing, and no matter how many people you think you're around, you're meeting the fraction of the fraction of the fraction of the world. So just keep it moving and understand that. Keep reminding yourself of that. Be very mindful that the only person that stayed around is God, than your family members that will ever like they're moving towards passing away. Everybody's moving towards death, and that's the only thing that is real. So to have this mindset and understanding, you will be very much more you'll understand that people are not always going to be there. It's just the way it is. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is embrace the beauty. Try and stay away from, like, a little bit of things that destroy your charisma. You know what they are. I don't have a finger. I don't have a nail on this finger. Something else that I wanted to talk about is what is it? I'm pretty sure there's a lot. Yeah, a lot of the time I feel like when I'm around my sister, or I tend to be, a little bit more silly, a little bit more masculine. I feel like, I'm her older sister. I tend to, act like this, masculine, or I don't know. I feel like it's very uncomfortable to be the way I am around my family, but yeah, I feel like I act a little bit more kiddish. So you need to start moving away from that childish behavior. Don't act like an old lady, but act your like you're a young woman. And that's something that I feel like I struggle with. I don't know if it's something that's normal, but I feel like around my family, I want to be this like crazy kid. So it comes off as like this masculine type of energy. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm going to end the video here, and yeah, I feel like this outfit looks good. I got another pants. I don't think this pants looks very good. I'll just go and walk this way. My room is a mess, and I don't feel like doing it. So yeah, this is the pants. I got something more high waisted. I feel like this just jacked up in the bottom. So